Hey guys, welcome back to another pick a card reading. So today's reading is going to be how can I make more money? How can I bring more abundance into my life? So I just wanted to say before we get started that a lot of times when you're trying to bring more money into your life, a lot of it has to do with energies and stuff. It has a lot to do with like how you feel about money, how you grew up thinking about money. So a lot of this stuff could be about like parents and stuff, how they handled money, and it's passed down to you as a adult now. When you were a child, it was probably more prominent, um, or it's probably less prominent, but now it's more as you're an adult now dealing with money. So I'm sure at least one of these groups is going to have something about energies in them. But a lot of abundance and money comes from the way you feel about it. So if you feel like there's not enough, there won't be enough. And if you feel like there is, you will have enough. So I just wanted to get that out of the way because a lot of times that's what the problem is. But everyone's different. And yeah, I always forget to grab some freaking crystals. But I have 4 groups for you. So group 1, we have this little dark red crystal. Pretty. Group 2, we have opal. Group 3, we have, ooh, this is pretty. I think this is like supposed to be amethyst, I'm not sure. And group 4, we have, I think this is supposed to be green aventurine. I don't know what that is on it. I guess that's inside. But here it is. So, go ahead and pick your groups. We're going to get started with group 1. So, let me move these cards out of the way. So, group 1, for you and for every group, I have 3 cards. So, this is going to be how you can actually make some more money. And then I pulled some cards from my abundance deck that I made to also help out. So, I'm also going to go off a lot from intuition today. So, no advice or anything for my advice cards. I normally would go off of these, but we're going to try to do more intuition today. So the cards that I'm seeing already is the Chariot, the 4 of Swords, and Justice. And then we have Confidence and Victory. So I'm seeing that for a lot of you, I'm also going to use my clarifiers. For a lot of you, you're ready to go in whatever this is, in your money realm, in your, for some of you this is going to be about your career. I think the thing that you have to do is you have to be more confident in yourself. I mean, confidence is here. It'll lead you to victory. The Chariot is about moving forward. It's about going after what you want, and it ultimately is about victory, and we do have victory here. So obviously there is some victory in your future when it comes to money, but you could be, this could be your energy right now. You might be resting, contemplating, but I feel like you guys want to move forward. And for some of you, because we have Justice here, there could be like a more resting than working, or more working than resting. You have to remember that in life, there's going to be times when you have to go, 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 and there's times we have to rest, rest, rest. And I'm seeing that there might not be an equal balance between the two of those things right now for you. But let's clarify some things. So what is Justice talking about? So for some of you, I see the Hierophant sometimes as working. So for a lot of you, you might just need to find a better balance in working. And home, yeah, work and home life. You might need to go out into the community and talk to people. I'm seeing for some of you, your job requires you, maybe you're a marketer, you have to go out and market things to people, so you have to work with the community. For a lot of you, this is about confidence, and I'm seeing that you're like moving away from the things that are holding you back. But there still needs to be like, you need to like gain more confidence is what I'm seeing for some of you. Yeah. You also might work at a church for some of you. The Hierophant is very spiritual. Let's see what else. So the Chariot. Let me see about the Chariot. You have the Two of Pentacles. So for some of you, you're confused. You don't know which way to go, how to make money. You want to move forward really bad, but you're like, oh, I can't. Or maybe there's something that you want to do, because the Two of Pentacles does talk about financial issues. So maybe you're balancing finances right now and you want to do something. You want to go to work, but it's just not working out right now. I got the Six of Wands and the Lovers. I'm going to clarify these. Come on. There we go. I feel like a lot of you just need to go out and have a good time. For some of you, money comes from when you enjoy yourself, when you have a good time. Because we do have these two cards here about love and about victory. Once again, victory and celebration. We also have the Three of Cups that came out, and then the Page of Pentacles, which is like opportunities to me. So I feel like a lot of you just need to go out and stop holding yourself back. Enjoy life more, I'm seeing. For some of you, you need to just go at it full force and stop being at home all the time, resting. So there's a lot of different messages in here. I'll do one final shuffle of my cards. A lot of you are trying to figure out, the Page of Cups, what to do next with some creative pursuits. You are resting because you don't know what to do. For some of you, you might be artists and you might actually like draw and paint and stuff like that, and you're trying to figure out like, what do I do next? How do I make my work actually, you know, like profitable? Because for some of you, you're probably in this stage where you're like, you've been putting out your work and you haven't been getting much back about it, much money back or anything. So you're like at this stalemate because this came out sideways. So you don't know what to do. You're resting. You're trying to figure it out. I feel like you guys need to keep moving forward in all this, despite what's happening. And just continue to do what you're doing. Some of you are this Queen of Cups person. I could barely see it. It's water signs. So you could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or have it in your chart. Or you could be just a very sensitive person. Yeah, so this also came out, the Queen of Swords. So I feel like maybe with these two cards together, I feel like this is both you. You're more into your like creative side than your logical side. And I feel like you just really need to channel that more, because when you think about it, when you think about like, what do I do? It's stopping you from actually tapping into those creative pursuits and those that creativity that you have. It's stopping that when you are overthinking, because this also talks about urgency, because you're resting and you're trying to figure out, but at the same time, days are going by, you're not making money. So you need to kind of go out of this Queen of Swords stage of thinking constantly and maybe being upset about it because your thoughts are defeating you, and go into more of this Queen of Cups, where you're more imaginative, where you're more open. Just letting go of a lot of those negative thoughts and those worrying thoughts will help you. And having confidence in yourself will also help you. Okay, group 1, I hope this helped you guys. We'll move on to group 2. Thanks for watching. Bye. Group 2. Hi, how are you? So like with group 1, we have how you can actually make money. And then we also have some abundance cards that I pulled from my abundance deck. So the first card I'm seeing is the Eight of Pentacles, which talks about working, the Fool, and strength. Excuse me. So when I was actually shuffling for this deck, I saw this card fly out, and I automatically thought freelance. Some of you are freelancers. You work freelance. We also have communication and choices. I'm seeing freelance makeup artists. I don't know why. Some of you might be. But this automatically told me freelance. A lot of you are working on your own. You are working on a business. You are just alone. You're an independent contractor. You go out, you get your own clients, your own customers. I'm seeing a lot of you are working very hard on your craft. You just work alone a lot, and you're out there doing your own thing. And strength also came out, so you're very strong, you're very brave, you're out there. A lot of you are you're probably like really just, you don't care, you're independent. I see like you're just brave people. You just come up to people and be like, will you buy this, will you do this, blah 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 blah. You just kind of, damn, I just had the word and it went away. You just talk to people a lot. You engage people. That's what it is. You're engaging, which is why communication is here and choices. So I feel like you have a lot of choices with what you can do. For those of you who aren't working, who just need money, I feel like you do still work, or you're working on yourself right now. Most likely you're on your own just journey right now, maybe not even making any money at all. But you have a lot of choices and a lot of opportunities around you. And I'm seeing the need to go out and communicate. Because all these cards, by the way, we have 2 major arcana, so this is very important. All these cards are very alone. All these cards are alone, except for this one, you have an animal here. So you could be at home playing with your pets. But if not, like, all these cards are alone. And I'm seeing, like, communication here. And choices, and a lot of communication and choices in life come from going out and spending time with other people, meeting other people. So a lot of you need to go out more and to spend more time with other people and talking to other people. Just enjoying your life. The Fool is about enjoying your life, because a lot of you are just in the house. I feel like a lot of you, even if you're not working on anything, this is like a very lonely, hardworking card, but maybe you're just like in your own mind all the time. And for a lot of you, you have to be brave when you go out, because you might be scared. You might be like, I don't want to go out. But if you want more money, if you want more abundance, you have to go outside. So I'm seeing a lot of you just saying fuck it and leaving the house for once. And like I said, a lot of you have pets. I'm seeing a dog here. So you could easily just go out and go for a walk with your pet or something. Even if it's just like once a week or a couple times a week, like just getting out more and showing yourself and being more engaging and more just open to opportunities, because you have choices. A lot of you might feel trapped where you can't go anywhere, you're stuck doing one thing, but that's not true. You have choices, but you have to kind of go out and find them and communicate with people. So that's what I'm getting for you guys, group 2. I hope this helped you. And thank you for watching my video. Moving on to group 3. Bye guys. Group 3. Hello. So today, I have 4 cards for you. And they came out like this. I have 4 cards for you. Every other group got 3, so lucky you, group 3. And then I have some of my abundance cards, so we will look at those as well. Those will give us more of an insight as to what's going on. So the first card we have is the Empress, the 3 of Cups, the 2 of Cups in reverse, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Right off the bat, some of you might be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, a water sign, or have it in your chart somewhere. For the abundance cards, we have Introspect and Charity. A lot of you need to work with charity. I'm gonna use my clarifiers, yeah. And I'm gonna clarify this 2 of Cups first, because that is normally like a very partnership-y type card. So let me see what it says. Okay, so I already automatically got this card, the 9 of Swords. Some of you are going through heartbreaks right now. Things of that nature. It's causing a disruption in your money, and it's causing a stalemate. I don't always want to say that it's love, because this isn't a love reading. these two cards came out reversed. So I'm seeing that you're not moving right now. You're not doing anything. The Empress. Some of you have just broken up with somebody, and you need to, yeah, it might have been a King of Swords person, so Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. It could have also been just, it could have, yeah. You might have gotten a divorce for some of you, and it might have happened like, it might be delayed, so you might be losing money, for some reason. I'm not very, I don't have much in, like, I don't know about divorce, okay? I don't know how it works. I know that you guys separate, but, for some of you, this is about divorce. You're going out with your friends, but maybe for some of you, you're truly not happy. I'm seeing there needs to be a lot of introspection into what makes you you again. With the Three of Cups, I feel like you just need to go out more and have a good time more. This came out in reverse. You might be hanging out with friends, but you might be like closed off, not really talking to them, not truly feeling very happy. The Ace of Cups came out, so your emotions, I feel like, or maybe you're more emotional at this point in time. For a lot of you, yeah, because we have a lot of cup energy. So a lot of you are very emotional right now. Instead of being logical, you're dwelling on what happened. And you need to get out of that because it's stopping you from being able to think straight. Listen to your intuition. What is it telling you? Your heart. What is it telling you? Because you need to get out of this if you want to make more money. Some of you just need to work with charity. I'm going to look up what charity means also. That's not the only meaning it has. Okay. Yeah. You already have the Empress on the table, but the Ace of Wands came out. So you have to kind of remember what powers you have. Because a lot of you went through a breakup, and it took away, like, this sense of confidence that you had, the sense of fertility. Like, for some of you, you're jealous, you're not happy. I see this as a jealousy type card. I'm not going to explain why. I've explained it so many times. But I see the Ten of Pentacles as a jealousy card. So, I'm seeing that you're not feeling confident, you're not being happy, going out, you're being very emotional, not logical, is causing some issues. For some of you, you can't decide what you want because of this, and it's causing a lot of trouble. You can't plan anything. You're trying to, but maybe some things are stopping you. Alright, last card. You're letting go of things, you're renewing yourself. So, I feel like the way that you guys need to make money is to really go within yourself, introspect. Figure out what makes you happy again. Realize that you're not this. You are not just to, like, what am I trying to say? You're not just a part of, like, a couple and you are just them and they are you and y'all are just like this. You are two separate entities, and you shouldn't feel like you need them or they need you to feel complete, to feel whole. A lot of you just need to go out and have a good time. Celebrate yourself for once. Work with charity. Just be charitable. Be open to giving and receiving right now. You know, be more open. Be more just open to abundance and happiness, because I feel like you're in an energy of emotional turmoil. It's not helping you, and it's causing like you to feel like this, like too sensitive, too agitated. Okay, I hope this helped group 3. I'm moving on to group 4. Thank you guys for watching my video. Bye. Group 4, final group. So we have our little cards here, and I also pulled some cards from my own deck, my abundance deck, so we can figure out, you know, how to make more money. So the first card I'm seeing is the Six of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands, and then we have loss and ruin. A lot of you are in a relationship where maybe you share finances, maybe they are more wealthy than you. You felt like if they just left you up and left you one day, maybe they, even having the inkling that they are, it would be a major loss to you because you're out of money now and you're scared of that. If that's not the case, you have money, but maybe you've always been scared of losing money. And this could have been from the past, from your childhood. I'm clarifying this 6 of Cups. I got the 5 of Cups. There is some disappointments that you've been having when it comes to money. And maybe you've lost a lot of money recently and now you're thinking back to the times when everything was okay and you had money. And now you feel like there's no opportunities left for you. It's made you very emotional and it's made you very stressed. For a lot of you, you're just reminiscing on the times that you just had a lot of money. You're waiting for that golden opportunity to come by when you have money again, because this is what you feel right now. You feel at loss. You feel at ruin. You're stressing out. Some of you are working at a job that doesn't pay you enough, and you're afraid that you're not going to have enough money. That's way too many cards. I'm trying to get some more advice. I feel like a lot of you just needs to stay positive. Of course, that's what everyone says, right? But I got the 2 of Cups in reverse and the 3 of Swords in reverse. So for a lot of you, this is definitely about sharing finances, things not going right, you coming out of heartbreak. With the King of Wands person. I'm trying to see some advice. I didn't want to do advice. I'm using just my personal deck, or my regular deck. I'm seeing kings, King of Cups, King of Swords. There might be a water sign or an air sign. Alright, let's get some actual advice. So, how are you supposed to be reversed? Give me 1 second. Here's what I'm getting. All these cards came out reversed. The Empress talks about feeling good, feeling abundant, feeling happy. This is not how you feel right now. Well, upright, it talks about that. You feel like this. You feel like nothing's ever going to happen. You're going to lose money. You're going to be in ruin. You can't move on from these feelings. You can't do it. And then the Fool came out, and I'm about to explain the Fool in just a second in reverse. So what I'm getting is that you really, really, really need to get out of this energy. It is not helping you at all. You feeling like it's hard, it's stressful, you're losing money, you're going to ruin your life, you know, nothing's going to happen. You're waiting for this opportunity to come. You're thinking about the past when everything was good. This is causing some issues because you're closing off money from coming in, abundance from coming in. So with the Empress, this is your energy right now. You're in this reverse energy, feeling like nothing's good. You don't feel good about your money. You might equate your money to your worth, and it's causing you to feel like shit. That's not fair to yourself. A lot of you just need to take a step back. You're thinking too much for some of you. You're thinking way too much about what's happening, and you're not focusing on the right now. You're not focusing on yourself. You probably feel like shit for a lot of you. You probably need to take care of yourself. You're so stressed out, you haven't even had time to take care of yourself because you're running back and forth in your head and outside of you trying to figure out, how do I make more money? You are holding on to these feelings. This talking about moving away to some better things. But no, you are stuck in this place. You're not moving forward. And you can't do that. If you want more money, you have to, even if you don't believe it, you have to start telling yourself that everything's going to be okay. I am in the same position. I have no money and I am stressed out. I'm like about to lose it, and I'm just like, how do I make more money? I've been constantly hearing from other pick a card readings, you have to be positive. You have to stay positive. You have to tell yourself, I'm going to be okay. Money is coming. Abundance is coming. It's coming. You need to take a step back. You need to regroup for some of you. You need to figure out, why do you feel like there's not enough? Because for some of you feel like there's not enough money for you. Why do you feel like that? For a lot of you, it's from childhood. You grew up in a home that talked about, we don't have enough money. How are we going to make more money? That caused you now to have that same mindset. Some of you need to let that go because it's not helping you anymore. With the Fool here, you need to be more carefree. Even if the world is crumbling down around you, you need to be in this energy. You're not. You feel trapped. You don't feel free. You feel like nothing good is ever going to happen. But when you're in this energy, when you're carefree, when you're not worried, when you're enjoying your life, despite whatever is happening, more money comes in, more happiness, more abundance. You feel better. Take care of yourself. Some of you need to actually legitimately take care of yourself. Even if it means you have to go to Walmart or the dollar store and buy a few fucking bath bombs and like a nice little soap. Like, even if it means like going out, if you have a little bit of money, going out to the movies, even if you don't have it, like, for a lot of you, you're scared that you're not going to have it, that it's not going to come. It's going to come. A lot of this also is about divine timing. So as soon as you start to become more aware that everything's going to be okay, and that you're being guided, you've been guided to this video, you are okay. You're going to be okay. Once you start to realize that, things start to come to you that you need, but you have to stay positive. You have to relax your mind. You have to let these things go, these energies that aren't helping you. That's what I'm getting for this. Stop thinking about the past. Stop thinking about the future. Think about right now. What are you doing right now? What do you need to do right now to help you? And for some of you, this is what I'm going through. For some of you, you have parents on your back about this. You have people telling you, you need to pay this bill. You need to get a job. You need to do this. You need to do that. And you're scrambling. You're like, oh my God, what do I do? I need to go do this right now. It's not helping you to scramble right now. You've probably been looking for a job. You've probably been looking for money for a long time, and you can't come across any. And it's because you're not resting. You're not taking a break. You're not trusting that it's going to come to you. You are afraid. And it's not coming to you. And it's because you're afraid. You're pushing your abundance away. You're pushing the money away. You're pushing it all away, and it's not helping. So help yourself by relaxing. Help yourself by letting these things go. Some of you, meditate. I don't like meditating, but I've been hearing a lot about meditation, and it really helps. So for some of you, you do need to meditate. I probably need to meditate too. Let's make a pact. We're going to meditate, okay? Okay, group 4, I hope this helps you. I hope you don't let these thoughts eat at you for much longer, because they can be very, very detrimental to your health. Like, I have the worst headache right now, right? And like, I'm just like, this is probably because I'm stressed out, and it gets worse if you keep stressing yourself out. So don't be like me. Don't have a headache. Don't, okay? All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you want a personal reading, I can do a personal reading for you. All my information is down below. And if you're still watching from the previous groups, thank you so much. And I'll see you guys next time. All right? Bye.